Hello guys and welcome to Crypto Solutions, here to help you make the best decisions in cryptocurrency and in cryptocurrency technical analysis. In today's Bitcoin technical analysis YouTube video, we're going to be talking about what is the most updated price action for the Bitcoin price during the following months, as I mentioned before. So I have here, I drew these patterns around this range. I didn't post them as trading opportunities just because it's just I didn't want to consider them as some moves. They're decent percentages, but I just want to mostly post big patterns, not so much on a 4-hour time frame. I can do that sometimes, but it's just I didn't want to, honestly. So but in this case, you can see that the Bitcoin price was following this rising wedge here. It broke down and eventually met the bottom of the target right here. And you saw the head and shoulders pattern right here. Price target was here, and the price target was here combined with the rising wedge, and met the target in both patterns right there. And at the same time, it was forming this inverse head and shoulders in the 4-hour time frame, which was a fake out because of no volume here. You can see I'm gonna delete the rising wedge and the head and shoulders so there can be more lines over here. Not more lines, but just so it can be a little more clear to see what I'm saying here. And so you saw here, this was an inverse head and shoulders right here. Boom, boom, and boom. The neckline was exactly here. So resistance, 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 resistance here. And then you see here, boom, 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 boom. Broke out, confirmed as supports, went higher, but then kept going lower because of the rising wedge and the head and shoulders, and eventually tried to hold this as support. And then eventually it lost it because the more you test a support or resistance, both eventually you're gonna break that support or resistance. And so at the moment, and also combined with the declining volume exactly here, this range, and boom, here, that was another reason why that inverse head and shoulders didn't play out. And so I'm gonna delete this line over here, and here the Bitcoin price was forming this descending broadening wedge around here. See here, support, resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance. Close a forward body candle close below this line, and then try to regain as resistance. Got rejected. Look at that. Got rejected around 4 to 5 times. 4 times it got rejected. And it was funny because I was watching right now at the time of this recording. At the time of this recording, the Bitcoin price is close a monthly body candle close. So I was watching that because there was a huge warning I was seeing here. But I'm gonna show you guys what am I referring to with that. So the last this was in the last hour. Like, this is a 4-hour time frame. I was watching that 4-hour time frame pump. Look at this, guys. Exactly. That's just so beautiful. Look at that. Just wow. Here. Boom. It's just, this literally was the last body candle close in the hour time frame. Before that, monthly body candle close came for that June time frame for the Bitcoin price, and just boom, bounce. Exactly here to this previous all-time high for the Bitcoin price, this $90,667 level. I just wanted to mention that, guys. It was that, wow, that last minute, just wow, not last minute, but last hour, literally. Look at that. It's just, exactly at the last hour, boom. Just wow, very beautiful. So yeah, guys. Also, guys, I want to mention that last pump right there, look at that. Exactly, this was the last 4-hour body candle close before the June monthly body candle close, and look at that pump exactly at those levels I was mentioning in the previous all-time high for the Bitcoin price around that $19,667 level. And also, guys, look at this, and it was on the last hour. That's how drastic that was if it wasn't going to do that, because this was the previous all-time high, this around this $19,698, and so the monthly body candle close was about to close below this. It was around this. I said to myself, most likely that's going to close below that because that's just a lot of time without the Bitcoin price rebounding. But eventually you just saw the continuation to the to the upside at the last hour. My gosh, that was literally a 7% pump. I already seen this before. Look at that, 7.49%. Super schmeat that time. Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah, guys, in regards of percentage gains, if you followed, I didn't tell you guys about the rising wedge, but looking at those percentages, if you traded the rising wedge from where it broke down, it was around here to here. It was around almost a 10% move, which is a very good thing right there, especially in downtrends. That's why I'm saying, guys, that in downtrends, expect for the Bitcoin price to keep going lower, and bearish breakouts to complete more than the bullish breakouts when you're in a downtrend in a macro time frame, and like the daily, weekly, monthly, which is the bearish trend at the moment, not the monthly but the weekly, daily. And perfect example, huge pattern, inverse head and shoulders, fake out, and you see this little rising wedge right here. It broke out, completed, and also you saw that head and shoulder also and completed there. And so yeah, guys, that was around a 10% move, which is a very good thing. So right here also the Bitcoin price broke this resistance here, got heavily rejected, and then retested that, and eventually went a little bit up and then sideways. So at the moment, let's see, I'm gonna delete this at the moment to see enough. This needs more consolidation to determine what the Bitcoin price is most likely going to do. But at this time, I'm gonna show you that the Bitcoin price is forming this double bottom scenario, a W pattern like this, boom. And so the neckline for this, let's see, for this double bottom scenario will be around this range. Let's see here, this will be the ultimate test. It will make sense for it to have a bounce, but just let's see what happens in this case, guys. So this has a price target if it breaks the resistance, like I'm gonna show you guys. So let's see here, just a second, up and there and there. This will be the potential price target right here and here. Let's see, and boom, this will be the price target around $27,000 for the Bitcoin price. Got that 27 there, and that will be the trading opportunity right there, and that has a percentage move if the Bitcoin price breaks this resistance here, double rejection there, and then if it does this, breaks out of this resistance is around this $21,821 level around here, and if it can hold this support and volume increase happens, then expect for the Bitcoin price to head to this price target right here of around $27,000, and that has a percentage move of around, from the neckline from here to here, let's see here, to, let's see, 23% gains, guys. 23%. Look at that, beautiful. 23%, beautiful. And so that would be the trading opportunity using the 4 hour time frame. But I think that also in the daily time frame you can see this trading opportunity right here. So just a second, guys. Okay, so you can see right here, yes, beautiful, in the daily time frame. Now this is a more likely trading opportunity, less of a fake out, less of a chance compared to the 4 hour time frame patterns. Right now, this is a daily pattern, which is very good, has more importance, I would say, in the 4 hour time frame patterns most of the times. So at the moment you see right here, this will be the price target. So yeah, let's see right here, using the Fibonacci retracements from this swing high to this swing low. Wow, it makes sense because it will be exactly to the golden pockets right there. Beautiful. So usually when you use this Fibonacci retracements, you put it from a high, the previous like short-term high, to the previous short-term low right here, and you get these lines over here. And so usually the Bitcoin price likes to, before heading lower, it likes to have dead cat bounces from around this golden pocket. Usually gets around this level to the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement on this $26,775 level, and also to this most of the times to this 0.65 Fibonacci retracement around this $27,251 level. And then after that, if it gets rejected and then comes back right here to this red line, this 0.382 Fibonacci retracement on around this $23,263 level, and then closes daily body candle close. From what I have seen before, usually that's a continuation to the downside when this level doesn't hold. When after the Bitcoin price bounces, dump and then rebound around these levels, and when this 0.5 and this 0.618 Fibonacci retracements, the Bitcoin price touches those levels and then gets rejected and then closes daily body candle closes below this red line. Most of the times that's continuation to the downside, and the price target will be lower than this low you see right here. That's like a summary right there. Gonna leave it at that at the moment. So wow, a beautiful confluence, and the more confidence you have, the more likely the target will be met. So yeah, guys, that's what I'm seeing right now. Let's see. So it's a double bottom scenario. If it breaks this resistance, because the Bitcoin price can just go like this and do this or fake out. So it's very important for that volume to be met and for this resistance to be broken. It will make a lot of sense that this will happen. But remember, this is not guaranteed. I'm just showing you the different scenarios. If this happens, this is almost guaranteed to happen. If this happens, this is almost guaranteed to happen because of the probabilities. But it's not a guarantee. But that's why we have percentages in probabilities to determine which will be the best scenario, because both ways can happen every time, anytime. But you have to choose. You have to choose which one are you gonna listen, because you can't stay in between those forever and you be like, oh my gosh, but this can happen and also this and this, and that's like anxiety, tension, and that's how probabilities are very important for determining and avoiding a lot of anxiety moments and being logical, staying logical, because the more emotional you are, the more you will feel, depending on which things are you handling and thinking about, it will make it worse if you just do it emotional and not logical and rational. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing right now in the daily time frame, guys. And looking at the simple moving averages, bearish there, Williams alligator indicator rejected at that green line right there. And so this moon phases has started. As you can see, this is very accurate. The dark blue, downside, hold, downside, hold, and now it's potentially to the downside. But at the same time, remember that this is a very drastic continuation to the downside. Any moment now, this can have a bounce. The time where that can happen, I would say in less than 3 months, this has to bounce because it will not make sense in regards of short history if that doesn't happen. In less than 3 months, this has to have a bounce. How much of a bounce? That's a very good one. Can do something like this around $28,000. It depends how long the bounce will take, because if this keeps going to the downside straight down like this, which this is a bear flag. This is the reason why the Bitcoin price is going straight down like that also, and because of external factors also like the stock market, but mostly because of this pattern right here. And this has a price target of around, using the linear scale, this has a price target of around $11,500. And if you use the log scale, then the price target will be higher, which will be here, like this and this. It was around $23,000, which I already mentioned, and perfectly met the target exactly as predicted before. I already posted that trading opportunity before, so that was met. And right now, guys, looking at the really macro, you can see right here, I'm gonna go into the monthly time frame, guys. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna hide this Fibonacci retracement. Just a second here, okay, and here, okay. So you can see here, guys, that I was watching this before it closed. I was watching the monthly body candle close. Look, you can see 1 month, 0 days. It was literally a few minutes ago. I was watching it and I was like, okay, if the Bitcoin price closes a monthly body candle close below this line, below this previous all-time high, which was a wick here around $19,667 level. That was the previous all-time high for the Bitcoin price, around that $19,667 level. If it closed, that body candle close below that, that was a very, very bearish sign. Very bearish. I was watching that because I was about to literally post that on Twitter. I'm like, there's almost no time to record this, edit this, and post it almost very quickly before the monthly time frame. So I was about to write that that if it closed below this line, a monthly body candle close below this previous all-time high for the Bitcoin price around this $19,667 level, then it's just expect just very bearish action very quickly for this month to at least around this $13,937 level around this next 2 months. But since it already held, that's a very good thing. But at the same time, I would say this will break eventually. I would say personally, there's a lot of indications as this will happen. First one, Super Shemitah, no joke, 7-year cycle, and now it's the 7th cycle of the 7 years. Got 7-7. That's no joke. Look it up. I already mentioned it before. I just repeat it because it's just in case people don't know about that. But here you go. You see this previous wick. But the Bitcoin price, when it forms a bottom, usually in the... Oh, wait. That's very interesting. Wait a second. So usually doesn't leave wicks like this. Okay? You see this wick? Usually this huge wick, look at that. Eventually it filled most of it and then continue going higher. So at the moment, this is a huge wick, what you're seeing here. Look at this. This wick is around $17,662 level. That will get retested from what I'm seeing. The Bitcoin price doesn't like to leave wicks like that, especially with the liquidity of today's standards. Before, in the previous cycles, the Bitcoin price usually didn't bottom out like this, where it closed at least in the daily time frame. It filled most of the wick with a daily body candle close and filling up most of this wick and then bouncing. But in this case, like for example, around this 2015, then these wicks were normal for bottoms, and then boom, eventually you will see that. And so this time, if you want to find a bottom with the amount of money which is invested in the Bitcoin price in today's standards, then this will not happen. These wicks are not going to happen. So this was a quick V-shaped recovery, but that was an exception because of the, this pandemic. So this right here, it held the support, which is a good thing. At the same time, it wicked down below, which is, I would say that's not good. Also, it's good that it held the body candle close above. It's important. It's good that the monthly body candle close held above this line, or above the previous all-time high for the Bitcoin price in the monthly time frame, around this $19,767 level. But at the same time, when it came down here, it was straight down like this. It didn't respect that line, and usually I have seen this before, where when lines don't get respected, eventually they're gonna come back, and most likely that's gonna break in most cases. So I would say I already said it before, but I would say again, this $17,775 level will get retested, no doubt about that. In my view, in regards of the Bitcoin price action, Super Schmidt at that time, it would get retested, and also because of the massive uptrend without retesting these horizontal ranges. You see here, boom, retested here resistance here, that didn't get retested, that's not good. Okay, this has to form range, before heading higher like this. Okay, and you can see here, this pump exactly met the target right here. Look at this, boom, resistance, support, broke out, retested, and then continuation to the upside. And the price target was met very beautifully. Look at this. Okay, from here to here, this is the price target, and here, which is the yellow line, but I just wanted to draw it again so you can see where did I get that price target, and boom, exactly when it met that target, it went a little bit higher, then pullback, but exactly most of the times when this price target gets met, then expect a pullback or consolidation, but most of the times pullbacks. And right there. So at the moment, guys, the bottom for the Bitcoin price, I would say the worst case scenario, I would say, in my opinion, would be around here, around the $10,000 to around $12,000. That would be the bottom in my view, and that would make sense, because if you see right here, the pullback from here to here, 74%, around 75% there. That's not enough, maybe not, but at the moment there's a lot of factors that are contributing for this not being the bottom right here. I would say right here, and it's the most likely scenario that this previous resistance, which didn't get retested as support, eventually gets retested as support eventually. In today's standards, in regards of more liquidity in today's Bitcoin cycles and Bitcoin price and Bitcoin cycles. So I would say, in my view, it would be almost guaranteed for at least the Bitcoin price go to $13,946 level, around the $14,000 range, $14,800 range, around there. Because you can see that these patterns are no jokes. This determines the markets. These patterns right here, you can see here, and you got a double top scenario right here, and also you got the ascending. You got the let's see, ascending triangle like this pattern right here. So, and the price target is for this bearish breakout, which already happened, is here. Oh wow, look at that, boom, beautiful. to this exact previous resistance, which didn't get retested as support, and that adds more confidence that this price target will be most likely met, guys. You can see it right here, and this, and boom, beautiful. And then you will see here also the volume decline. It's obvious, in my opinion. And you can see this price targets almost every single time gets met right there, and it will make a lot of sense. It does. You got the trading pattern, and that will be from here, from today's recording to there. That will be another 29% pullback, and it can go even lower, like I said. But the more likely scenario, I would say, at least it has to touch this around this $14,000 level, at least. Okay, the less likely scenario will be that $10,000 level. That will be like the worst case scenario in my view. That like the worst like including all external factors, almost theater, whatever the news are putting out to people's heads most of the times, and during these times, it will have to be something to justify that massive price action because of the super Shemitah. And so another thing, guys, I want to mention, which is a very bearish thing. You see this monthly body candle close. You see this monthly. You see this monthly simple moving averages. This dark blue is a 50 simple moving average in the monthly time frame, and this purple line, this purple simple moving average, is the 55 simple moving average in the monthly time frame. This is the first time the Bitcoin price has closed a monthly body candle close below both lines at the same time and individually, below the 50 simple moving average in the monthly time frame and the 55 simple moving average in the monthly time frame. This is the first time ever, because you can see right here, guys, ever since these lines started to occur, the 50 simple moving average in the monthly time frame started around September 1, 2015, and then the 55 simple moving average in the monthly time frame started around here, February 1, 2016, and you can see Bitcoin price has held this as very strong support. It hasn't even touched it since it was around here. You can see here, it didn't touch it, just go, boom. Oh wait, it did right here, a wick, boom, continuation to the upside. And now this is, wow, this is the first time. History, guys, history. So this line, what? That line, what? Okay, I'll delete that line. Okay, here. Okay, so yeah, guys, that's what I'm seeing right now. Also, and here, the Williams Alligator indicator bearish in a monthly time frame. Wow, just we saw that, but just wow. And this orange line is the 100 simple moving average in the monthly time frame, and that's around that $12,000 level. Very interesting. Usually when these lines form, that especially when they're traditional and simple moving averages that you almost use even with stocks and almost anything, this is a simple moving average in the monthly time frame. So with the 100 simple moving average in the monthly time frames, this was formed around November 1, 2019. This hasn't been retested, and this has price target of the bearish flag, bear flags. The bear flag here from the linear scale has a price target to around exactly to that simple move, to that 100 simple moving average in a monthly time frame, which is a very, very interesting thing. That's around that $12,000 level, but this right now it's around $11,976. So yeah, guys, in summary, I would say, wow, what a good bounce. Look at that. $20,800 right there. Very interesting. So support levels and resistances. So as long as weekly body candle closes doesn't close below this previous all-time high for the Bitcoin price around this $19,723 level, then this will hold as very strong support. If in the weekly time frame or the monthly time frame or both for the Bitcoin price body candle closes below this previous all-time high for the Bitcoin price, the $19,667 level, then expect for the Bitcoin price to just go to here, to this first target right here, continuation to the downside, $13,981 level. And if that doesn't hold support, expect continuation to the downside at least to this $12,502 level. If that doesn't hold, expect for that $12,000 level to $11,980 level to be met. And the worst case scenario I would say here, it would be around this $10,000 level, around this $9,800 level to this $10,000 level. That would be the huge support right there. Let's see here, and Bitcoin logarithmic growth curves, just continuation to the downside, bearish there. And let's see here. Yes guys, that's the big overview right there. So that's what I'm seeing at the moment for the Bitcoin price. This is a complete this is like another complete overview in the most recent price action for the next months and potentially years at the moment. So yeah guys, that's what I'm seeing right now, the Bitcoin price. And yeah guys, let's see here, it will be, yes, and the resistances, like all of this, it's just the first one right there, $28,742 level, huge resistance, huge horizontal resistance. If the Bitcoin price wants to bounce from here, then then this will be the resistances right there. Also around this, it's $37,373 level, and this, let's see here, $43,463 level. But at the meantime, it's just at the moment I want to cover the support, some resistances. I will cover resistances right there, but at the moment support levels will be also very important at the moment. So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching this YouTube video guys. If you enjoyed this YouTube video guys, leave a like, comment, and share this YouTube video with your friends. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel Crypto Solutions if you haven't subscribed yet guys. So, and also guys, click the bell notifications to stay ahead in the cryptocurrency market using my Bitcoin technical analysis YouTube videos. And also you can support my YouTube channel by clicking in the Patreon link in the description below, where you can get an elite VIP crypto investor membership, where you can get an immediate short-term buy opportunities, immediate short-term selling opportunities, live weekly long-term cryptocurrency price updates, Bitcoin tops and Bitcoin bottoms with certainty in the short term and in the long term. Also live updates, my buying targets, my selling targets. And thank you so much for watching this YouTube video guys. Have a nice day guys, take care guys, and peace out guys.